Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Hbar. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about Hbar. I'm going to start with this. Massive news for Drop PCC and Hedera ecosystem. Online shopping giant Shopify integrates Drop as a primary payment option for its merchants. Now, this is good because it also shows Hbar is still continuing to grow and expand. The hash graph is fast. It is limited only by the bandwidth. If each network node has enough bandwidth to download and upload a given number of transactions per second, the network as a whole can handle close to that many transactions per second. Even a fast home internet connection could enable a Hashgraph node to be fast enough to handle transaction volume equal to that of the entire global Visa card network. Now, we're starting to see Visa really up their game. I think they want to try to keep continuing to compete with these cryptos. And the one thing I believe Visa is going to really lack is the price per transaction. The floodgates of institutional money will be open once regulation is passed next year. The smart money will flow into real projects like Hbar. This will send Hbar to $2 to $5. Retail will follow and push it even higher. Now, that price has been around for quite a while. I've seen that for well over a year now, $2 to $5 Hbar. But let's say, for instance, we go into a full-blown utility run. I believe that would change the price here. I believe based on true utility and real-world use case, Hbar has to be much higher in price. Not only that, I feel it's very undervalued right now. Step function happening live on Hedera mainnet. 260.000 transactions on the mainnet in the last hour. Peak at 381 transactions per second. Still ongoing. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. Now, we're going to continue talking about transactions because I think it's important, and I'll point out why. So, Hedera's step function is a step function for the whole crypto industry as well. That's how big and important this step function is. So, everyone else has to compete with this in an essence, you know? It's like one of those things that are accomplished and then everyone else seems to follow in line with. If the potential Hbar use case generating the 400 testnet transactions per second from the past day goes live, we'll be seeing roughly 13 billion transactions per year. This is just one deployment, too. As enterprises are shown the utility, they will be adopting Hbar tech in greater numbers. And that's the thing. A new financial system is being built right now, and there's going to be a lot of transactions that take place inside of that. And I know Hbar is definitely going to be part of that new system. So if that was to happen, say for instance, they fast track the new financial system, which can very well happen with what's going on with BRICS backing their currencies by gold, trying to crush the US dollar. If that was to happen sooner, then the price of Hbar would change again. Because think of all those transactions inside of it. Barboon, step function is coming. Angry heat waves. Again, we see NFTs growing. We see everything growing as far as Hbar, GameFi, SocialFi. The list goes on and on. And that's why I said that $2 to $5, that was an old speculation. I believe the price has to be much higher because the ecosystem grew that much more since then. Once people realize the very best way to transfer funds is with XRP, Algo, XLM, Hbar, is the day they will realize the real world utility of crypto. I can send crypto, which can convert to almost any worldwide fiat currency in seconds. And even if Visa does speed up the transactions, in other words, they come to finality very quick, they could keep up in that aspect. But on the other hand, it's going to be the cost per transaction where I think crypto is really going to be a game changer. Hedera is built from the ground up for the real world, and we are starting to see the very first killer use cases going live. Web3 is about to get shocked. And again, With Web3, the price of HBAR has to go up. Metaverse, the price would definitely have to go up. HBAR is going to be a powerhouse as far as NFTs, pushing the price up also. And I believe even as those prices from $2 to $5, when they first originally came out, NFTs weren't even a thing yet, I don't believe, because it was pretty early on. Regulation is coming, and blockchain ecosystems who don't have the flexibility to pivot will be in deep trouble. Interoperability and composability are key attributes of distributed ledger technologies that will best thrive in a regulated environment. Now, people inside of crypto are always saying, oh, we don't need to be regulated. And of course, I feel kind of the same way. When I got into crypto, it was all about being decentralized, being set apart from the government, things like that. But as time went on, you see rug pulls, you've seen crypto get stolen all the time. I believe regulations have to come for a few reasons. Number one, they need to stop the rug pulls. Number two, they need to weed out all of the bad crypto because there's cryptos that come out all of a sudden some celebrity starts pumping it up and it seems like a great investment, then all of a sudden it crashes to zero. You can't keep having that happen either. You're playing with people's life savings. You got to keep that in mind. Hacks happening everywhere. HBAR is the most secure, decentralized, and open source with most growth potential. Who can say no? And again, HBAR and other cryptocurrencies can fix those problems. It's just a way people invest. They're always going to chase a meme coin if it means that they can get rich very fast. By far, the most engaged poll was ran for HBAR and DAG. A lot of back and forth information shared. Both projects have huge potential. Both projects have amazing teams. Best of all, you can invest in both of them. It's a win-win. And that's one thing I always tell you on this channel. It's not this crypto versus that crypto, because at some point, both of these cryptos will be tied to each other somehow, some way. And that goes with any crypto right now. A massive network is forming. But I also tell you to diversify. Buy a little bit of each. This way you got a guaranteed win. And in the future, you'll have better options. Maybe you could put this crypto, for passive income and borrow against this crypto. And all the time that you're doing that, you're putting your crypto to work for you so you don't have to go to work and you don't have to sell your crypto. HBAR has a lot going on, many different use cases. I believe HBAR will be one of the few to stay and play a big role in the new digital world. There's more to this technology aside from financial use cases, just my opinion. Now, this is the one I really like about HBAR, and I talked about this in so many videos, Neuron, because it's so technology based. So, Hedera Hashgraph is collaborating with London-based airline Neuron Innovation. The partnership is aimed at piloting drone data feeders and storage by utilizing a public ledger consensus. Crypto Potato reports that Neuron Innovation has conducted trials of drone data collection supported by the UK government. The test uses Hedera's Hashgraph public ledger consensus protocol. The collaboration between Hedera and Neuron enables the collection, storage, and bookings of millions of data points connecting to drone flights. The aim of the project is to allow drones to seamlessly merge with existing air traffic. And that's why I like this partnership. There's data involved, there's technology involved. It shows how HBAR can easily handle this kind of atmosphere. Also, it's tied to the UK government. New PayPal policy lets company pull $2,500 from users' account if they promote misinformation. It's going to be much worse when CBDCs arrive. Total control, programmable money with expiration in your funds. Now, here's the thing. CBDCs are kind of, the technology is great, but the people controlling them are not good people. Think about it. If you say something against the government that they don't like, all of a sudden they shut your money off. But I was never a big fan of PayPal. I used it until other options came available. But the thing is, for PayPal to do this to their users is absolutely ridiculous. This gives them a very bad PR rating, in my opinion. But as CBDCs come, if we get the right people running the show, CBDCs could be good for everyone because it makes a lot of things very simple. I'm not a cash person. I don't hold any money in savings. I put it all into crypto. I put whatever I need for the week into my checking account and I use a debit card. So to me, it's I'm already pretty much using a CBDC at this point. But the thing is, as we move forward in the future, we're going to see cryptos like HBAR that are tied to CBDCs really skyrocket in price. Also, the value is going to go very high. And we're starting to see a very big shift and upgrades that allow these cryptocurrencies to handle even more transactions. That's why I think HBAR is going to get to much higher prices than $2 to $5. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.